things. A little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's Atkins on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10 to Mixon on the check down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Atkins on 1st and 10. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum like that.
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Back to throw. Atkins. And this is caught at the end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Atkins now. From the gun, he'll throw. And that is
Are you serious right now?
for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Hauschko with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at about the 32. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Jameis to throw it. And a quick throw here that's complete. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get it.
That nigga hurt. That nigga Urshel is out here beasting, boy.
A big play there. 77 yards. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And out now, here come the Bengals. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was...
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is?
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by M.J. Stewart. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Following the interception, Winston. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now a second down throw for Winston. Being chased out left. And Winston lost the football. And the Bengals have recovered it. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close. And it's not something they even imagine, because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning. They got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
Atkins to throw. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Dumps it off to Mixon. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. Now Atkins, operating from the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Going for the right side here. Complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. Looking to throw. Atkins. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Let's go now.
Now Jameis on 2nd down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And they wait for a big play through the air on second down, couldn't connect. Now it's third.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. From the gun, Winston. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
I know it looks easy to a lot of people when you're kicking the ball. I mean, it looks pretty simple, right? Snap, put it down, kick it. But playing in the snow, that can throw off your timing just a bit, and that can wreak havoc, as we just saw there.
Well, it throws off the timing, and I just think it's an extra advantage for the team that's coming in to block it because they've got a hold on the offensive side, and, of course, the kicker and holder and snapper, they've got a lot to deal with.
What can't be underestimated is the person catching the ball, the holder, and putting it down. You're talking about cold hands, snowy weather, ball can get slippery on you. It's a lot of extra pressure on that person.
And they're able to get it down, but a nice job to get in and block it. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. Now they try the right side here, and they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Are you serious right now?
And they'll end up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
It's almost, yeah.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Yeah, I need you so you can talk to your mom.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete.
No, you ain't got time. It's 8:55. 5 minutes by the time you boot it up.
I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half.
Yes.
I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Field goal forthcoming for Stephen Hauschka. And Hauschka's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another 1st down with that run.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 1st down, Winston. Looking incomplete. He was trying to find O.J.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. A 2nd down throw for Winston. The Bengal pressure gets him that time, down he goes. Jordan Willis in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jordan Willis, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Take it off his finger and we'll do like I showed you. Bottom lip.
3-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's Atkins throwing on 1st down. And will be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. On after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw. Boyle, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Buccaneers have it.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do. But just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on. But the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
And they'll go on the ground. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and chuck into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Winston now, dancing to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Preston Brown. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. And Catanzero's kick is right through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive with a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it down here and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the line, he better be giving him a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. From the gun on third down. Boyle trying to lay one up deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. House down for the extra point.
I'll explain it to you when you get a little older.
Adds the extra point. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
Yes.
To throw is Winston. Wide open. That's Clark. They lost him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
What's up, Tim?
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. One play has him up past the 40-yard line.
I didn't see you. I didn't see you call. Seriously, I ain't seen you call. But if I see you call, I'll answer your call.
Throw for Winston. Throw right side caught by O.J. Howard. And he'll be brought down.
I did talk to you that you came for your daddy's funeral.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it?
Oh, you got jokes. Got jokes. I think that was the day we was at bingo. I took mom to bingo that day. I do remember that day. And my phone was in the car because it had died because mom had my charge on her phone.
Man.
What's up?
Matt Joe just beat me on some fuck shit, man. Basically, he's doing that shit where he dropped back and he was running them deep corner routes and with deep post routes. And my motherfucking safeties wasn't responding, man. I was playing a cover 2 defense. So when that situation was, I knew that. Do I need to change in from man coverage on the receiver that he throws?
anytime the ball's
So
thrown in the middle,
they'll man them up and not just cover that part of the field. Because what happens is, if I don't blitz or the blitz don't get there, he got all day and he just wait for the man to run wide.
No one came up with it.
I'm gonna say what you do is you just slide your safeties over to cover the middle. I was talking to me.
Manually slide them over the middle.
Working out of the gun, Winston.
Hey man, I should have beat his ass.
What you say, baby? Hold on, let me put my earbuds in. I'm at home. Hold on, let me put my earbuds in.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important third down.
I mean, Franklin had 169-yard rushing out, man. That nigga cannot stop the run, bro. And I was doing that with the second string. Franklin had 29 carries for 167 yards.
Alright, that's better. That way I can have both my hands. I'm playing like trash too, man.
Winston. Open man is good. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. The Bucs going to go ahead and
so I mean, that day you on call, then I was on. I think we was. I know we was at Bingo because when I came in, I seen it, and then shit, I was just trying to get home. It was raining really hard that day too. And I was just trying to get to the crib, and I said I was gonna call you, and then so I did see that missed call. But other than that, because I called you, actually. Remember, I talked to you.
19 on the last play, 19 more
since you've been home.
Another first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much.
Yeah, I had talked to you.
Keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Mom is gonna be mom.
This up in the booth, watching the game. They may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
Second down, Winston. Buying time to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Now Jameis trying to hurry his crew to the line.
Huh? Mom had hit. She had hit over there.
That's Curtis.
You said what we did at Bingo?
Just shy of the 5 at the 6. And with just 4
I said,
seconds
shit,
left in
Mom
this
won
first half,
$500.
a timeout call.
No, because they games I'll explain it to you once you learn. I'll explain it to you, okay?
Well, why have to explain
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal.
Because right now you're just learning how to tell time. So if I try to tell you what it means, you won't understand it.
Okay. That, they take the lead
you just
here,
learn.
20-17.
He can read a digital watch. You want to know? I mean, he's looking at my phone, and you know I got my phone on military time.
Right at the end of the half, put points on the board, and go into
so that's what he's asking the question. Well, Andy. No, you need to get your get up out of your clothes, get your jacket and stuff. Put your jacket on the couch with your clothes.
Enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Let's get out of there.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. The final shot before Boyle. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
What?
Picked off by Ryan Shazier.
Pick these pencils up, man. You got all these damn pencils. You got my room junky because you got all this shit open. Put that stuff back in the bag where you found it at.
As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow is still continuing to fall as we are back underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Man, this is damn snow, bro.
Have it first to start in the third quarter.
I done played 4 straight games in weather.
Last time and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field.
4 straight games, whether 3 rain games and a snow game.
Trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I
Okay,
know.
well, you might be, you're going to have to wait because I'm on the phone, and so that means you might not get it. Because I swear I plugged your tablet up. Your phone's not dead, it's good. Your phone is dead. Your tablet will hold on to you until you go to sleep.
Jameis now on first down. They'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually, but first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go.
Get the clothes off and get on your side of the bed. Get ready for bed, Landon. I'm not going to say it again.
The screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all.
When you ain't got but 20 minutes, it's going to last you 20 minutes.
And smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Here's Winston.
Mick, I said Mick been sleeping in his room.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A good
What?
gain of 14 there, and it moves a
I heard you. What you say, Landon?
I'm a little bit still hungry.
You're not a little bit still hungry. No, you're not. Because if you was, you would ate while you was down there. No, you're not. Get your tail over there. Matter of fact, I'll give you some graham crackers in a minute. Get over there and get up now.
So from
Not no dogs on still a little hungry. You always trying to find a way to stay up and then you tired. No, you're not.
Winston now to throw on first down. And it pops free. The collision there.
You gotta hold on to that, man.
Wilson brings
That's
up second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Throwing again, Winston on second and 10.
Come
This
on.
one's incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And Winston lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
Yeah.
This is the quarterback. The ball
What you
gets
say,
away from
Sam?
him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. And usually looking in the other direction, downfield.
You've been no party. You've been working.
In this case, though,
They've been having
the
them all.
teammate is able to come up with the ball.
3.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Keep it. You know what I'm saying?
So that one will be accepted.
Keith is here. I said Keith is here. Can you hear me? You didn't know that because I told you that he was here.
On first and 10, Boyle. And it is incomplete here.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Let's go! 319! 319!
Throwing again on second and 10. Boyle steps away to his left. He's just going to dump this one.
Oh my God, man! Come on, man! We are playing like.
And getting this just shy of midfield.
No, we playing
Spotted at
bad,
the 49.
Like we playing bad enough that we might lose this
16-yard
game.
pickup there. This quarterback now just 3 of 6 throwing, but that last completion gets a first down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, Boyle. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Now she's talking about coming to get him.
No chance at all.
Yeah, I still got stuff.
An incomplete pass on that last play. That means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Taylor got fired when I went to jail.
From the gun,
when I went to jail.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He has a first down.
I told you I went to jail, Ken. I know I told you. Yeah, I told you Cuba and Mom got into it and I went to jail. I talked to you the other day.
Throwing on first down. Boyle. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Oh, come on with that shit, man.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Mom, whoever fighting. Now I went down there to break it up. They said I had a damn warrant. Took me to jail.
It's a missed extra point. Boy, the tight game. How important might that turn out to be?
Yeah,
The
for
second half
speed.
rolls along. The kickoff team
What,
on the
man?
field now
Lay down.
will send this one away.
Okay, it's dead. You ain't got 8 minutes. By the time I boot it up, it's over with. Go on, you might well go on, lay it down and turn over.
Out on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
I don't know, to be honest with you.
This close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And they'll run it here. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And they'll go with the ground attack here. He finds an opening past the 40. He's at the 50, 30, 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are able to strike for 6. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They go play action here on first down. To the left side here for Eifert. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
On 3rd and 2, Boyle, and Eifert has it. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56. Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Watch him now, Barney, Barney.
On first down, Boyle. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Hurry up, here we go.
Off play action. Boyle. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Noah Spence in there to get him for a loss of 5. Off the play fake. Boyle. And he's going to go down again. Noah Spence in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's a backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. It's a quarterback sneak, and the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, I think the effort was there, but sometimes the defense is just a little bit better. No gain on the quarterback sneak, no place to go.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Hauschka's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So out come the Bucs now. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit, because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off, because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. And on the ground they go with a running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now Winston. He's going to loft one. Deep left side. He's got it at the 15. They give him a gain of 38.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now they'll run it on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell them, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw, Winston. This is caught. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Bengals getting set to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On 1st and 10, Boyle. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
4 down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Throwing on 1st down, Boyle. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. He just joined the double-digit party with that last pick. He now has 10 on the season.
And that takes a great amount of skill, study, a tad bit of luck. But bottom line, he's had a heck of a season.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Now Jameis on 2nd down. He sets to fire deep. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And no room that time. Getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
.46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Back to throw. Open man is lost, complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. This is where you learn a lot about rookie quarterbacks. How can they run that 2-minute drill? We're about to find out.
Yeah, and for them, it's not just proving it to guys like you and me watching the game and trying to beat a defense. It's proving it to their teammates that they can have the confidence in them when they line up in these situations.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain.
Watch him now, Barney. No. Check. Patriot.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19. Gun. Black 99 Philly. Here we go. All right, now, Lucky 56.
He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win, needed one desperately.
Partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that later. It was really a fun game to watch, though.
It was, and there is something special about games played in the snow because the element of surprise really kicks in. You don't know how they're going to handle the ball, if someone's going to make a dramatic play just out of nowhere, and all of a sudden it just changes the course of things. But a big shout out to our crew to make sure that we were comfortable up here, as comfortable as one could be. In these elements, they took care of us and made sure we were dressed properly.
So for Tampa Bay, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns.
Woke up and I'm feeling like a boss right now. I woke up and I'm feeling like a boss right now. I'm gonna hold it down. I swear.
Goddamn snow, boy, I swear.
I roll up and I'm smelling like a right now. I do this for my rounds. Oh yeah. Feel like in the real life, dripping on sauce in the ground. You shine, I shine, and ain't nobody gonna take my love. I just wanna be a boss. I would never ever fall. Chillin' like a boss with my feet up. On the way for it, but the feet's up. I'm the leader, getting down when I'm on the. She's a keeper. My burritos, get to the best of amigos. I cannot put no zeros. Don't you run out? No, I can't show
Yeah.
you no love, babe.
Take this and then roll on over there and go to sleep.
I am a boss in the cut, mayday. Bubbles and these models, it's popping, I tip her. I skip her, I give her the. Girl, you on my line right now. Yeah, I can see the signs right now. Feeling like a boss right now. Feeling like a boss right now. And you just like a boss right now. I'm in the sauce right now. Get a sprinkle up my style. I'm about to lock down. Feel like
Oh, yeah.
dripping on sauce in the good life. You shine,
Landon, you about to make me fight you. Roll your tail over there and go to sleep. You have to go to school in the morning. And I'm not going to say it again. I'm about to give you a sleeping pill. Where my damn belt at? Because it's not hot in here. It's cold in here. Landon, it is not hot in here. It is 69 degrees in here. It's cold. It's cool in here. Don't play with me tonight. Don't play with me tonight. Because you will take an ass whooping.
Money back, money back, money back.